started in high school. I actually, when I was 15 years old, I started a kiosk in a shopping mall in Sarasota, Florida, where we were selling CD-ROMs, because back then CD-ROMs had like just come out. That was like the hot new thing. Also computer repair services. 15 years old out of this kiosk. But I love business. So I would get home from high school every day and go straight to the store. We actually had special hours. Like the mall normally requires the stores to be open the full mall hours, but because we were two high schoolers, I was doing it with a buddy of mine, running this computer kiosk, they allowed us to only open it up in the afternoon after school was over, and then to run it, in the afternoon and the evenings and on weekends. So I've just always been bitten by the entrepreneurship bug. Now, I made tons of mistakes in the early days when I was running that kiosk and then subsequent businesses. In college, I started a web design company, which then turned into my growth agency today, 352. I made tons of mistakes, but you learn so much from those mistakes. Like if I could go back today and run those businesses again, I'd run them, 100 times more efficiently. But that's part of the game. You have to go through those experiences to build that knowledge. And that's why, in my opinion, just getting out there and starting something is so important. And yeah, you might fail, but your failure is tuition. Your failure is you learning how to do something that whatever money that failure cost you is tuition. And now you've learned a very valuable lesson, a very valuable skill. And then guess what? Next time you try another business venture, you're gonna be, twice as efficient. And then you're gonna learn lessons from that. And then the next time you start something, you're gonna be 10 times more efficient and 10 times smarter about your decision making. And then you eventually get to the point where you feel very equipped to walk into any business scenario and be able to understand how to connect the dots to create a successful venture. So we're heading into the Atlanta Tech Village. The Atlanta Tech Village is a awesome startup hub in Atlanta, tons of really innovative companies. So I'm a mentor here. So I show up at the Tech Village periodically, mentor companies that are situated here. I'm also invested heavily in one of the companies here. So I'm gonna go say hi to those guys right now. Douglas, how you doing, man? Daniel. Nice to meet you. How you doing? Nice to meet you as well.
And Sean.
Yeah. Yep, I have. Good to see you. You're from Auburn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are the crew making it all happen, huh? I know. I've heard there's been a lot of that recently. Chris has been telling me, like, it's, you guys are doing some real heavy lifting. Look, the work that you guys are doing is so outstanding that there's so much customer demand now for like the stuff that you guys have created. Like these are good problems to have. I know it doesn't seem that every day, but like I've been involved in 13 different companies, and I can tell you there's a big difference between good problems, like we're getting so much traffic to our websites that it's overwhelming, versus bad problems, which is like no one's coming to our website because they don't care about what we're doing. Like if that was the issue, that would be a bad problem. But the problem you guys are having, it's a good problem. And I know that doesn't make it any less stressful, but it's a good problem to have. So I mean, you just kind of got to keep that in perspective, that your own work has been so good that it's actually creating a monster that now you have to control, right? All right, back in the office, got a call here, got to hop on here in a few minutes. And then as soon as I get off that call with a member of my leadership team from 352, I've got the call with my tech leaders here at Sports Card Investor to talk about progress we're making with market movers. Yeah, well in that case it's interesting because the pop count on the 9 is actually less than the pop count on the 10. That's pretty different than what we were seeing on some of the others. All right, I like it. Go team. Anything else we needed to talk about today? I don't know why we chose to put Parker's desk right underneath the basketball hoop, but
my decision, but I soon regret it. Terrible decision.
Especially when you have guys who shoot like me. Bad decision. This is not the standard ball. There you go.
Oh,
there you go. Now we're talking. I'm the outside shooter. I'm Trey Young. He's Clint Capella under the basket. Gonna grab the board and put it back if I miss it. But I don't miss. Our friends at Topps are awesome because they send us some boxes of their new releases to open and see what we think of the product. This is Allen and Ginter, which is kind of a crazy product. It's kind of an old school card design, and it's also got like celebrities and stuff in here. You never quite know what you're gonna get. There's cards of birch trees. I'm serious. It's a wacky product. Who wants to pack battle me? 4 packs each. We'll save We'll save some for the rest of the team
healthy.
as well. I feel like the tree should beat the bird. Oh, wait a minute. Wait for it. Wait for it. Look at my back card. I am definitely in first place now. I am definitely in first place now. The great white shark, baby. The great white shark right there.
Hey, look at this.
Wait, time out.
Hey.
Oh, you got a Mike Trout relic card?
Relic card.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's pretty sweet, actually. Game used.
Very cool.
Game used Mike Trout card.
Game used what?
Dude, that's sick.
That's actually really sick.
I think this is
the
the winning card. That's a piece of Mike Trout's bat right there.
Little Jeeps.
That's pretty cool.
Little Jeeps for Trout.
Awesome. No, let's save some for the rest of the team.
Come on.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Yes, that's his called shot where he pointed to his home run. That's the historical hits card. Cool. Oh, I got a rookie card. Spencer Howard rookie card for the Phillies. There you go. I got one more call. One more call with one of my leaders at 352, and then I'm officially done with calls for the day, which will be great because I've had enough of them today. But it's good. You know, we're trying to move stuff forward and at big things going on in all my different companies that we're working hard trying to move a whole bunch of different projects forward. So just trying to make it happen. That's fair. That's fair. Well, look, I agree with your current day point, which is that you don't have to have teams in order to have culture. And we can have as strong of a culture as we had previously, even if we're in a different team structure or no team structure at all. You've got to look at the elements of what made the culture so strong and make sure that those still exist today, regardless of team structure. Appreciate it, man. Take care. Bye. All right, 6:10. Done with my last call of the day. Gotta go get my kid from the bus stop here in a few minutes. Head home, hang out with the kids, help put them to bed, and then back to work. Got a little more work to do tonight, but gonna make it happen. 30 unread Slack messages. This is embarrassing. This is, just embarrassing, but look at my email. That's the sign of somebody who is perhaps, taking on maybe just a tad too much. But that's how I like to live my life, man. Keep pushing hard.
Maybe not, but worst comes to worst, we have stuff here.
That's true. Phil could bring over equipment if he comes over the following Saturday. Good plan. Cool. Awesome guys. I gotta roll. See you guys tomorrow. 6:27 p.m. Heading out of the studio and got to get my son from the bus stop. He gets out of school late because he plays football after school is over. So it's a late deal for him too. If you think my days are long, Reeves' days are every bit as long as mine are. What kind of legacy do I want to leave behind? Wow, that's a big question, right? I mean, first and foremost, I want to have had a great impact on my kids. My kids, to me, are the most important part of my legacy, right? My kids, and also the people I'm close with. I want people to feel like I treated people fairly. I help people advance in their own life. And my kids, I want them to look at me and say that I was a great father to them. That is first and foremost what is most important to me. But then secondarily, I want people to look at everything I have done professionally. And I want people to go, wow, that guy really kicked ass. Like, he did a lot of really cool, interesting stuff, and he kicked ass at it. But he also did a lot of good for the people around him. He did a lot of good for society as well. It wasn't just all about him and accomplishing these things, but look at what he added back into the world. Kids are successfully in bed, charging up their iPads here. So now I'll typically have a little dinner. I'm gonna see my wife wants to maybe have a little dinner and wine to close out the night. And then might end up doing a little work tonight too. So it just depends on the weeknight. Some nights I stay up and do some work. Some nights we can have some wine. What's in the cards tonight, my dear?
Wine.
Is tonight a wine night?
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday. It's a wine night. Okay, I'll go get some. I mentioned that my wife and I love going out, having some wine. This is my pride and joy right here. This is our weekend treat, or sometimes our Thursday night treat. Do I have a favorite wine in here? Yes, I am a fan of Orange Swift. I love Orange Swift wines. Papillon is one of my favorites right there as a result. Got some other good orange Swift wines in here. This is another one. That's Palermo. That's a good one as well. This, by the way, this is really cool. This is all of the room keys. My wife and I, when we were dating, we used to go to Vegas like 6 times a year. Vegas was our spot. And this is all of the room keys that we had from all of our first trips to Vegas when we were dating. And my wife got them framed. And so that's literally all the different places we stayed in Vegas the whole time we were dating. So pretty cool piece of art.
You did a great job. Exemplary ordering of dinner.
Wine, and my wife, and my laptop. That will be tonight. That is tonight. Another busy day in the books, a little wine, and then a little rest because tomorrow is another busy one. But appreciate you being part of it. Thanks for watching. Good night.